What happened to Joseph in Egypt? After Joseph was sold by his brothers, the Ishmaelite traders brought him to Egypt, a powerful and wealthy kingdom. There, Joseph was sold to a man named Potiphar, one of Pharaoh's officials and the captain of the guard. Joseph served in Potiphar's house as a slave, but God was with him. Everything Joseph did prospered, and Potiphar noticed. He trusted Joseph so much that he put him in charge of his entire household. Potiphar's wife tried to tempt Joseph to sin, but Joseph refused. "How can I do such a wicked thing and sin against God?" One day, when no one was around, she grabbed Joseph's cloak and tried to force him, but he ran away. Angry and embarrassed, she lied and told her husband that Joseph had attacked her. As a result, Joseph was thrown into prison, even though he had done nothing wrong. He soon gained the favor of the prison warden, who put Joseph in charge of the other prisoners. One day, two of Pharaoh's servants, the chief cupbearer and the chief baker, were thrown into jail. Both had strange dreams and were troubled. Joseph told them, "Interpretations belong to God. Tell me your dreams." Joseph listened and interpreted their dreams correctly. The cupbearer would be restored to his position, but the baker would be executed. Joseph asked the cupbearer, "Please remember me when you are back with Pharaoh. Mention me so I can get out of this prison." But the cupbearer forgot about Joseph for 2 whole years. Then one day, Pharaoh himself had 2 troubling dreams about 7 fat cows and 7 skinny cows, and 7 full heads of grain and 7 thin ones. No one in Egypt could explain them. That's when the cupbearer finally remembered Joseph. Joseph was brought before Pharaoh, said, "I cannot interpret dreams, but God will give Pharaoh the answer." Joseph explained that the dreams meant 7 years of abundance were coming, followed by 7 years of severe famine. He advised Pharaoh to prepare and store food during the good years. Pharaoh was amazed and said, "Can we find anyone like this man, one in whom is the Spirit of God?" So Pharaoh promoted Joseph to second in command over all of Egypt. Only Pharaoh himself was higher. Joseph was 30 years old when he became ruler of Egypt. During the years of abundance, he stored massive amounts of grain. And when the famine came, people from all over, including his brothers in Canaan, came to Egypt for food. What his brothers meant for evil, God used for good to save many lives. God is always with us, even in dark or unfair situations. Joseph stayed faithful, honest, and patient, and God raised him at the right time. Even when people forget us, God never does. Sometimes, your greatest setback is the setup for your greatest comeback.